What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the No Clearance Podcast. I'm your host, Tyler, here with my brother, Jalen. And you know what? We just going to dive right into it. Jalen saw Batman Friday. Jay, how was the movie?
That's right. It was amazing. It was really, really good. It was, I think it's the best Batman movie I've ever seen in my life.
That's some BS. I ain't seen it yet, but come on now. Come on now. That's hard to believe.
It's the best Batman movie of all time, bro.
Tell me why.
They did it. They perfected it. They literally perfected the Batman movie. It's literally, you ever see, if you read Batman comics, they literally brought the comic straight to the screen. It was amazing. So, for example, the way they started the movie like the animated series back in the day with the bat signal in the sky. All the villains see the signal. They're like, oh shit. And they run inside like all the people of the street because they just know they're afraid of Batman. They're afraid of what's coming in the dark because he's in the darkness. And it's just like, it is the best Batman movie. It's better than Dark Knight. So what I did was I rewatched the original Batman movie from 1989 with Michael Keaton because they say that's one of the best because it's the first, blah, blah, blah. It was a good movie. Prince did the soundtrack. Fun fact. Yeah, you might have to check that movie out. Billy D. Williams is in it.
I'm sorry.
And then I watched The Dark Knight.
Prince was on the Batman soundtrack.
Yeah, he was in the. Yeah, it was like a big deal. He got some big songs off.
All
that
right, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Batman. Big songs off that soundtrack too. I was watching it, and I was like, wait, is that Prince? It's like a scene, and there's a parade and shit. Well, anyways, let's get back on topic. So after I watched the Batman, to make sure it was the best Batman movie I've ever seen, I watched the best Batman movies. I watched the original one and from 1989 and its sequel, Batman Returns. Good movies. Then I watched The Dark Knight. And I was like, okay, the Batman was better. Everything they did in the Batman was better. For example, Robert Pattinson really killed the role. He did amazing. His Batman was so intimidating and just stoic and just exactly how you expect Batman to be, like a man of few words. All you gotta do is give you a look, and you're and his Bruce Wayne was he wasn't even Bruce Wayne for in the movie. He was barely Bruce Wayne. I think they said it was 98% Batman on the screen. It was a full-fledged Batman movie. Your girl Zoe Kravitz killed it.
Shout out to Zoe Kravitz. God bless you.
She killed it, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh, so Zoe Kravitz, there was a good of course there's this relationship between Batman and Catwoman. So they explored that.
Yes. They had it set up so Batman was basically trying to figure out how she was involved with these murders that happened. But and they end up working together. Coming to find out she's really athletic. It was kind of random. She was just a bottle girl in the club, and then he followed her, and then and then she goes to break in somewhere, and then she starts fighting, and I was like, oh shit! It took me off guard. She's bad like a beast, and then she was a beast. That's how I describe it. The Riddler was terrifying. Michael, he was on some Michael Myers, stalking in the shadows. I'm going to stand behind you. You don't even know I'm behind you for 10 minutes type shit.
Did he ever wear the suit?
What do you mean the suit?
The green
the Riddler suit?
Costume, yes.
He had a green suit on.
Okay.
He had a green suit on.
There's question marks.
Well, he didn't wear No.
Okay.
Well, no, he didn't have, no. He had a green mask. You seen the trailer, right?
Barely.
That's how he looks in the movie.
Okay. Yeah, it looked real suspenseful. The trailer looks real suspenseful.
Yeah, it is. It's a murder mystery for sure. It's a murder mystery movie. It's not an action packed movie. Like there's action in it, but it's like it's more of like the crime solving mystery element. You ever see the movie Seven, for example?
No, I know you. You talking about Lucky Number 11?
No, I'm not talking about Lucky Number 11. I said 7.
Like 7 pounds.
Not-
7.
Yes, just the word 7. The movie's called Seven. Stars Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt. They say it's one of the best movies of all time.
I've only seen 2 movies
top
with Brad
10
Pitt.
movie.
7 ain't one of them. I see. What's it
Well,
called?
Morgan Freeman
What's it called?
is
Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. J. What the fuck was that movie called?
Smith, nigga. Damn.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
It's the most basic name of all time.
What's the joke? What's the joke when he's Achilles? What's that joke?
Troy.
Yeah, them the only 2 of the movies.
Can
I've
I get
seen
back
with
on
Brad
topic?
Pitt.
No one gives a fuck. I'm trying to explain what this movie's like, and you talk whatever.
If I never
I'm
seen the
talking
movie,
about-
how's that explanation gonna help me, Jay?
Well, for people listening, fool, because not my fault you ain't seen no movies. Damn. Well, what I'm saying is the Batman is akin to the movie Seven. It's very comparable to the movie Seven. But you never seen it, so I don't even know how I'm telling you.
Are all the Batman movies on HBO?
I think
How'd you see the
think
first
so.
one?
The original one is on HBO.
Cool.
But I don't know if all of them are on there. I know I seen those 2, the original 2, but I didn't see if the Dark Knight and Batman Begins and all that's on there.
So in preparation for this movie, I should watch as many Batmans as possible, and then watch 7. I got to figure out where this 7 movie is and watch it.
It's on Netflix, but no, you don't have to. I did that after I watched the Batman.
So,
I watched the
okay.
Batman and I was like, that was really good. That's number 2. So I went back and then I went back and watched the old Batman movies.
All right,
But
cool.
if you watch the movie Seven, it's the same vibe. Like it's literally the same vibe as the movie Seven. You don't have to watch it beforehand, but if it's for people who've seen the movie Seven and they watch the Batman, it's gonna have the same feeling.
How was the Penguin?
Like Gotham is like the Penguin was good, man. Colin Farrell really killed it. He like disappeared. Like you can't even recognize him.
Yeah, he's
Like, he looks like a completely different person.
He was on the Hot Ones. He did a Hot Ones interview, and first of all, I did not know he was Irish. That threw me off when he started speaking.
But Jada didn't know neither.
Yeah, but yeah, no. When they showed pictures of him in the costume, I was like, yo, that's very impressive. It's very impressive that they could do that.
Apparently, Jeffrey Wright is in it as well. You know who Jeffrey Wright is? He's black.
What he is?
I know you only know black actors. So
What he is?
he was in okay, he was in a lot of movies. You ever see the movie? Do you ever see the show? No, you ain't never seen that show. God damn it!
How you know I ain't seen
He's
the
on
show?
the show Westworld.
Yeah, I see Westworld.
The black dude, light skinned dude with the glasses.
Oh
That's Jeffrey Wright.
yeah. I know who you talking about. I know exactly who you talking
He
about.
played Jim Gordon.
Stop playing.
played
They
Jim
got a
Gordon.
black man play Jim Gordon.
Yeah, he played. Yeah, he played Jim Gordon. Yeah,
That's what I'm talking
he
about.
kills it in Jim Gordon. He's a really good Jim Gordon too. Like he the only one in that movie that got Batman's back. Like Batman,
yeah,
like they
yeah.
got this scene when Batman's walking to the crime scene, all the cops are looking at him with disgust, and Jim Gordon's like, "Over here, come on, hurry up!" And they're like, "What the fuck?" Like they're all the cops are pissed that Batman's not the scene of the crime.
Mm.
But anyways, what was I talking about before I said Jeffrey Wright? Oh, so with Penguin, when with Colin Farrell, when he first put on the suit, the Penguin costume, Jeffrey Wright walked by him on set and he goes, "Hey, how you doing, Jeffrey?" And he goes, "How you doing, Jeff?" And then he looks at her like, "Who the fuck is this?" So then he just goes, he keeps walking. He goes, "Hey, what's up?" And he goes to the director and he starts talking. And you see him pointing at each other. And then he was like, you see his face. He looks shocked. He come over. He's like, "Colin, is that fucking you?" He was like so confused. He was like, he went to Starbucks and ordered a chai mocha latte frappuccino, but with the Italian accent. The people were looking at him like, what the fuck? Like, he was just fucking with people in the costume.
That's dope.
It's hilarious. But yeah,
that's good, man.
Everyone killed it. Alfred was a little weak though, but I could see where they're going with that. Alfred, he's supposed to be a younger one. It's the guy that played Claw in Black Panther.
Yeah. I know you talking about.
Yeah, you don't know anybody. You don't know no white actor's name. So
I know.
You know what I gotta do? You know what I'm gonna start doing now? I'm gonna try and find the movie that a black actor was in with them, so you can know who they were.
All you gotta do, look. All I know is Tom Hanks and Jon Favreau. When I tell you, I stick with the white people I know. I stick with them. That's it. I do Brad Pitt though. I just ain't know him from Seven. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it.
Seven's one of his best movies. Him and Morgan Freeman. That's why I was saying Morgan Freeman's the best detective of all time.
Yeah. Every time you would tell me Seven, I was like, this nigga talking about Lucky Number 7. I was like, there ain't no movie called Seven. I was just like, this nigga lying like movie. Shit. I'm like, this nigga lying like movie. Oh man, bro. Well, look, I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm glad you enjoyed the movie.
Yes,
man.
you gotta see it exponentially.
I would see it, but at the current moment, man, a nigga on a budget, so I'm gonna have to go next month. I spent a lot of money last weekend. I spent a lot of money last weekend, bro. I went to
$20. You go to the dollar store. You go to the dollar store and get your snacks. You spend 25 tops.
We got a budget, bro. And I'm gonna stick with it, bro.
The prices do be mad high for that popcorn. That popcorn be still as shit, and it be bad money.
I'm gonna go next month. I pray to God it's still out next month.
It's making mad money,
bro. But your boy went out. I got me a pedi on Friday. I got me a pedicure. Shout out to my wife. You know what I'm saying? We went to this putt golf place called Swingers Crazy Golf. You know, you got to make sure you say Crazy Golf, because if you say we went to Swingers, it just sounds a little crazy. But that was awesome.
Oh yeah, you know, y'all been swinging?
Yeah, that was awesome. Swinging? My wife got a hole in one on the last hole.
Point of your relationship, you're swinging? No. When was the last time you was swinging?
My wife got a hole in one on the last hole, and we got a free pizza, which was fire.
So you was swinging holes in ones.
I was swinging holes.
So you just gonna keep ignoring me.
I will for sure keep ignoring this, and I'm gonna keep going because I have a quarrel. I don't know. I have a complaint with my eye doctor. I'm talking about my eye doctor, the place called My Eye Doctor. Okay, your boy who has 20/20 vision, right? You know, the eye doctor was like, hey, my nigga, you stare at computers all day. You should get one of them glasses with the blue lens. I was like, bet, whoop do whoop, all right. I come out to the register, and the lady was like, all right, look, this your insurance says this they'll cover this amount for how much the glasses cost. I was like, bet. So I'm looking around like, all right, so like where are these glasses? Like, which glasses cost that much? She just said like, well, the men's section back there. She just pointed to the men's section. So, you know, I'm looking around. For one, this nigga Shaquille O'Neal has a glasses line. Did you know this, bruh?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I got me some Shaqs, nigga. I got me some Shaqs. Yes, but this is not the issue. I have a problem with my eye doctor because I'm sitting there. I got about 4 or 5 glasses. I sat down, I'm looking in the mirror. I'm trying glasses on, right? My wife comes out, and they tell her the same thing, right? This lady is helping her pick some glasses. This lady opened the cabinet for her. She opened the glass jar for her, was pulling out Prada, pulling out Gucci, pulling out all types of glasses and shit. And I'm like, who the fuck was supposed to help me? Fuck all y'all in this store.
You ain't never had glasses before in your life.
How am I supposed to know what glasses to pick? Y'all supposed to help me with this shit. Y'all just pointed to a nigga. Y'all said, nah, nigga, go in the back and go find some shit. You be straight. Nah, nigga, you be fine. You be fine as women's month. We ain't fucking with you. Hey, But nah, my wife come out. They pull out all types of shit. The Pradas, the Gucci's, all this whoop-de-whoop. And I'm like, fam, who the fuck was supposed to help me? Who? Tell me. I got an issue. They saw me try on like 6 pairs of glasses. They sitting there having a whole ass conversation.
Why wasn't Drew helping you?
Because my wife didn't help me because the last pair of glasses I got, I don't even know where they at. So when she saw me trying glasses on, she was like, nigga, why are you even getting glasses? She was like, nigga, why you getting glasses? I was like, because my job, because I got daggone healthcare, and them niggas take money on my check every week for vision that I don't even use. So if a nigga wants some glasses, I would get some glasses. What type of mess this?
Oh, I mean, how the hell you lose your glasses?
I don't know where them joints at, bro. Oh, they right here. Oh, I found them. Oh, snap.
They was sitting on your desk the whole time.
They was under my TV.
Yeah. Those some bad glasses, bro.
They was under my
Those
TV, bro.
glasses.
They got the blue light.
Those are definitely your first pair of glasses. Your first pair of glasses are always your worst.
But
pair.
nah, the Shacks is tough. The Shacks is tough.
I want to see the Shacks.
They come in next.
Oh, I don't like this.
2 weeks.
I don't like this one bit. Take them off.
What?
Take them off right now. I can't do it. I can't take you serious. I can't do it.
I'm keeping them on, Jay.
Take them off.
I'm keeping them on.
Take them off.
All right.
Oh my God. Take them off.
Hey, bro,
you gotta get some round glasses.
That out. I had to get that out because, like, for real. That was cold, bro.
Now, fuck that. How did that go help you? It's your first pair of glasses.
That was cold, bro. I mean, I looked lost. I was like, so where do I go? I know this glasses.
They should have helped you.
That's what I'm saying.
So you don't get some rectangle glasses next time. You need some round glasses. You got like a good face for some round glasses.
Bro, that's why I tried to tell Drew. She was like, nah, your face don't work with the round glasses. I was like, all right, bet.
Well, the square glasses kind of make you look like a future scientist.
Well, that's what I'm an engineer, so that kind of, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with being an engineer.
I've never liked the square. I've never liked the square glasses. I haven't had square glasses since college.
All right, man. Couple things, bro.
What's on the docket?
Shit, that's a good question, man. What we got? Ain't nothing really in music for real, is there? Huh?
Nah, not really.
What you been listening to?
Slow ass week, bro.
What you been listening to, bro?
The same shit we been listening to last week. Ain't nothing new come out.
Okay, so tomorrow for sure, I'm listening to Conway to the Machine album. I've been sleeping on. Apparently, it dropped. My brother was talking to me earlier today. Yeah, so I'm gonna listen to that.
Dropped the same day as Ghetto Gods.
Did you listen to it? I know Griselda, your people.
Yeah, I listened to it.
So what? The, How was it?
Last week you told me
how was it, nigga?
Gonna talk about it till this week.
How was it?
So I'm waiting until you listen to it so we can talk about it. I got takes, but I can't tell you my takes before you listen to it because then what's the point?
How many black fists would you give
I ain't gonna tell you what y'all think. It's good.
How many black fists would you give it out of 5?
Maybe a 4.
All right, we'll talk about it next week. We will talk about Conway the Machine out next week.
Maybe 4. I mean, I haven't listened to it a couple days. I wasn't expecting you to ask me about that. I haven't listened to it a couple days.
God dang it, man. Dang it. All right, bro. Real quick. let's okay. A lot of crazy things happened in the sports world today, which is Tuesday. The episode coming out tomorrow. So a lot of crazy things.
Russell Wilson got traded.
Yeah, Russell Wilson is with the Broncos. I'm a little upset.
What the fuck?
I'm a little upset.
I'm really upset.
Because there was rumors that Philly might have tried to get Russ. So that kind of blew me. But
wow, that'd be fucked up. That'd be so fucked up if they did that to Jalen Hurts.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But
that'd be so fucked up.
Let me tell you though. This like, Russ at Denver automatically puts Denver as a Super Bowl contender. And I'm not saying that
that's what they were missing.
They have Jerry Jeudy. Is his name Jerry Jeudy? I think it's Jerry. Cortland Sutton, who was like a really tall, big, wide receiver.
Yeah.
And then I think it's like Casey Hamler, or I forget his first name, but Hamler, who's fast. They have, and a really good running back. I forget his name. He was a rookie, but he was really
they just
good.
got no quarterback.
Right. All they've needed is a quarterback for like the past 4 years. They had Teddy Bridgewater was quarterback last year. And they started off like 6-0, I think. But I don't know what happened, but Drew Lock.
I think he got hurt.
Yeah, Drew Lock finished the season, so he's been trash. He's been trash since he got in the league. Like he's just been terrible. So he's going to Seattle. Their tight end's going to Seattle, and I think it's like 3 draft picks.
Who the hell's gonna be Seattle's quarterback then?
I think they're gonna draft. I mean, Geno Smith, they back up right now, and oh
god, they're gonna be so bad.
Nah, we'll see, man. I think well, look, because
that's so crazy. I can't believe they did. I didn't know the relationship was so bad.
I don't think they're going to be that bad, and I only say that because, of course, Russell Wilson only comes around once in a while, but it's not like Russell Wilson's second year in the league they won the Super Bowl. It was second or third.
I mean, he has been in the league 10 years,
but his third year in the league they won the Super Bowl. Like, if Seattle can get back to the defense they had with the running game they had, I mean, they always have a chance. The problem,
it's just so fucked up.
What? Trading
it's
Russ?
So fucked up to Russell, man.
It is.
Yeah, like
it is. After
he probably wanted to retire there.
He won them a Super Bowl. I mean, has always gotten to the playoffs besides last year.
Look at Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah,
they had that nigga. That nigga's been. He got what, 2 Super Bowls? That's what they should be. How they should be treating Russell. That's so disrespectful. It's like a slap in the face.
Pittsburgh wasn't that respectful.
No, I'm saying how Pittsburgh treated Ben. That's how Seattle should treat Russ.
What, to tell that nigga you, regardless of what you want, you not coming back next year?
No,
that's what Pittsburgh told him.
Like how long they kept him as his starting quarterback. Like Ben Roethlisberger's been out his prime for like 7 years.
Russ was in Seattle for 10 years.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he probably wanted to retire there.
Yeah, I mean, he's part owner of the Seattle soccer team too. Like, I feel like he was.
Yeah, like I think it's so fucked up to Russ. Unless he wanted out.
I mean, he
hasn't signed off on the trade.
He waived his no trade clause.
Yeah, I know. I remember that.
I'm sure he'll sign off.
I think
Seattle does not have the weapons they used to. And I think he would be really good.
He's gonna ball out with them.
It's crazy.
It's just like I just feel
it's crazy to think that the team he beat to win the Super Bowl and now gonna make a trade for him.
Yeah, now he's on it. Wow. Ain't that how? Watch him win them a Super Bowl. That'd be dope as fuck.
Speaking of quarterbacks, man, Aaron Rodgers signed with the Packers. He is back in Green Bay.
Oh, he's back with the Packers?
I didn't understand it. I would have left.
I don't know why he did either. He was so mad, but I think they probably smoothed it out. They had to have smoothed it out.
I would have left. I mean, I feel like he wants to win another one with Green Bay, but it's like, bro.
Yeah.
If you want to win a Super Bowl with Green Bay, y'all have to purposely not be at home during the playoffs. You need to y'all they gotta go on the road.
Yeah, they got it because it's too damn cold out.
It's just too cold
to too damn cold
to play a playoff game in Green Bay. It's just not possible. It's not possible.
Too damn cold. It's not possible at all.
Finally.
That's just it's crazy.
Finally, man, Calvin Ridley has been suspended for a whole NFL season for betting on NFL games.
$1,500. He bet $1,500. That's it. He tweeted after he was like, "Man, I only bet $1,500. Well, guess it's back to the weight room."
It's weird though, because like, all right, let's think about this, right? If you're not playing in the game, like if you're on IR or physically unable to perform, why shouldn't you be able to bet?
Yeah, was he betting on them?
I don't know. I would have bet against him if I was him.
I heard it was like he hit up his bookie like, "Yo, put this on this. He about to throw a pick," and then Matt Ryan would throw the pick,
I don't see what's wrong with that. Is that it ain't like it's there's no insider trading. There's no insider trading in betting.
That is like insider trading.
But it's betting. It's gambling.
Yeah. But like it's not a good look.
I guess it's like what?
It's not a good look.
When you're at the blackjack table and you like what they call it, like count the cards or something like that.
Yeah, counting cards. Yeah, counting cards actually isn't cheating.
Yeah,
it's just frowned upon because it's like it's just a way to play. It's a different way to play the game, but casinos don't like it because they don't like losing money.
They make it seem real intense in the movies.
It's actually really hard to prove if someone's counting cards. You could count cards and not even,
Yeah, I mean, look, the question is, does he continue to I don't know how his contract works with that. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Oh yeah, that could void his contract, you think?
I don't think so.
I feel like that's something that could be something in a contract where it could void it.
If Atlanta suspended him, maybe, but the league suspended him.
Yeah.
And
but that's what I'm saying. Like the league suspended him for that. Could that be in his contract? As like I feel like that's not like a.
I don't think that's in his contract.
Weird
bro.
thing not to. I don't know, but I'm saying that's like something that could be in someone's contract.
When did sports gambling started like a year or two? I think Ridley was in the league.
Like legally?
Yeah, Ridley was in the league way before sports gambling got legal.
Became legal. Yeah, because it just got legal like a year or two ago. I think 2 years ago.
It's
in
still
certain
though.
states. It's still not legal in every state.
Still though, this thing, he really could bet on anything else, any other sport.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, why are you betting on his? He betting on his team on football. Like, come
I'd have bet on the Falcons losing too. I don't know how
they find out.
I'd have bet on the Falcons losing too.
Huh? Yeah,
I put money on them niggas taking L's.
You know what it was?
Matt Ryan,
you know what
it
is? You know why they suck?
What?
You know why they suck? I got a hot take.
What's the hot take?
They suck because people kept calling them the team for the culture. That's why they suck.
When did
because they wasn't the team for the culture. Remember when the Patriots was playing them? Oh, the Falcons gonna do it for the culture.
That 1 year.
Shut the fuck up.
1 year, nigga.
That's why they're jinxed. They're jinxed forever. They cursed themselves. Talk about, we the team for the culture.
Every team.
What the fuck that Falcons ever do for the culture?
Every team.
Just because they're in Atlanta?
That's not New England. And they play the Patriots is doing it for the culture.
Talk about, this is the first time they got nigga, every football team got more niggas on it than white people. Every team. Talk about, this is all the white boys. They got 3 white boys on the field that just so happen to be good. Everybody else is black. I'm sorry. Fuck it. I used to hate that shit. I was like, I fucking I want the Falcons to lose so bad. I never wanted to win a Super Bowl more. Never want. I hated being called a racist because I like the Patriots. I'm black, nigga. I'm sorry. I had to get my.
I mean, look, y'all will never come out to like Dreams and Nightmares or nothing like that. It's just,
that was dope, but no one was like, Philly's the team for the culture.
We were
no
that
one
day.
said that shit.
That is a fact. We were that day.
Yeah, you know why? You know why Philly was a team for the culture? Because they act like a team for the culture without having people call it a team for the culture. If people was like, Philly, that's a team for the culture, I'd respect that. What the fuck Atlanta do? Atlanta didn't do shit.
It was just Atlanta.
They had a nigga from Boston on the team.
But you know what? I will say this.
Oh, he's not from Boston.
I will say this, and I will give Atlanta and their sports teams a lot of credit because they involve hip-hop artists from Atlanta and a lot of things like black in Atlanta. They involve them a lot in their sports teams. You got to give them credit.
Yeah.
85 South.
I do give them credit.
Hawks gear. They do a lot of stuff. They did a lot of stuff with the Falcons. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
but they wasn't doing that like that how they're doing it now until after they was darn being called the team of the coach for the culture.
That's funny.
They jinxed themselves.
Well, Calvin really just he's your theory might be right. He needs to go somewhere else.
Upset about that.
He needs to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
man.
he got to get up out of there.
That sucks because I think he's from
Maybe
Georgia.
Oh man, that's sad.
That's
I mean, they'll take him back.
hey, you know what's crazy? You
They just
never
need a new
know, bruh.
quarterback.
He may have just like not even known that nigga bet it. You know, he probably just taking the fall. Probably was one of them other niggas.
Yeah, probably. Why would he take the fall for one of his other niggas?
Yeah.
That's stupid. He's the only one got something to lose. What?
No, it could have been some shit like, hey, bro, do go make some money for me or some shit. And the nigga was like, hey, you know what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bet $1,500 for this nigga. That'd be stupid.
That's stupid.
That's a terrible theory.
That's terrible.
Okay, yo, my bad. I forgot to look at the notes, but now I'm looking in the notes. We did not discuss the game's interview on Drink Champs.
Did you watch it?
I did. I
watched some of it.
What do you think?
I couldn't watch it.
Really? I enjoyed it very much.
Finish it.
This nigga drank a whole bottle. Drank a whole bottle without putting it down.
I seen the clips. I saw all the clips, but I didn't watch it because I just didn't have the patience to get to the parts I wanted to hear about.
It was good. I think I got 3 hours in. I think I got the 3 hours.
Yeah, and also I seen it was 4 hours long, and I was like,
I also understand why he says Kanye done more for him than Dr. Dre.
Okay, explain it to me then, because I was like, that's crazy to say. That's a good soundbite, so I needed the context.
Okay, so when the game was telling his story about how he came into the game, no pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, yes, Dr. Dre was like, welcome to Aftermath. That was the opportunity. But in regards to his music, right, Dre, he pretty much just went through Dre's beats. He found and he learned a lot more from 50 than he did Dre, right? So 50, you know, when Game came into the studio, 50 was just working on in the club. 50 was working on in the club. And so he was like, yo, I just need one of them joints. I just need one of them joints to get me on. So he found pretty much one of like Dre's old beats, and Dre was like, nah, I mean, this joint kind of basic. But he was like, nah, fuck that. I already know what I'm gonna do. I just saw 50 do that shit. And then that's how he got This Is How We Do. And then after that, he was on it popping. You know what I'm saying? And so he felt like,
so he just took a beat and that's it.
At least when he started. I don't know how the other production shit was, but the way he explained it, the way I took it was, he pretty much was like, I'm gonna take 50's formula to get this whole thing started. You know what I'm saying? So he felt like initially, even though at one point him and 50 started beefing, but like at the time when his career started, he learned a lot from 50 so he can get on. You know what I'm saying? And then of course I think he working with Ye now, so that's probably why he feel like, yo, Ye is doing a lot for me right now, saying it's probably doing more than what Dr. Dre did for me in my career. That's how I took it.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So essentially it was Dr. Dre only did one thing for him, and it boosted his career, but that was about it.
That's how I'm taking it, but I'm sure Dre did a lot of other beats and stuff, but it's just like, how hands-on was Dre? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The way he's saying it is like, 50 may have been more hands-on than what Dre would, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I think Dre kind of just gave him the stamp, but he learned a lot more from other people.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. I mean, I don't know what Kanye's been doing for the game, but if it seems like he's doing way more for him than
one of Game's biggest hits, I'm pretty sure Ye either produced it or he was featured on it. I'm forgetting the name of that joint. That joint was classic.
Oh, Wouldn't Get By.
Yeah.
Bye.
You know who you are.
Bye.
Put your hands
Yeah.
up, baby. Yeah. If you kept your mouth
that was
closed. Yeah. It would be just
that was on the Game's album.
You know. Yeah.
Speaking of it, did you finally watch the Kanye doc?
Yeah.
It just finished last week.
Yeah,
you watched the whole thing?
Let's talk about this, bro.
All
right.
Before we start though, I gotta say this. I know we said we ain't gonna talk about Kanye, but this documentary was good, so we got.
Let me just say, nigga, you said you ain't gonna talk about Kanye.
Okay, I gotta cover my own bases then.
I totally understand why Rockefeller did not initially back him, even though they signed him.
Why?
I get it.
Why? Why didn't they? Why do you think that?
If he was labeled as a producer, right? At
Yeah.
that time, producers / DJs, all they was doing was making these mixtapes, getting hella artists, and putting hella artists on these albums, and then saying, whoop de whoop presented by a DJ, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like naming the album presented by a DJ. So in their mind, they probably thinking this nigga Kanye finna had to get like 10, 15 artists. He gonna do all the beats. Then we gonna have to pay all these rappers. It's gonna be hella studio time because it's gonna be like 3 or 4 rappers on a song. And then it's like, damn, that's a lot of money. So we gotta let's get the other artists on, and then let's work with Kanye. I feel like that was the initial thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so you gotta respect Kanye for especially putting in all the work he did to create Through the Wire and show them the vision of like, nah, my nigga, I'm doing this whole thing. I'm doing this myself. Like, I'm producing the beat and I'm rapping. I got a couple features, but this ain't what you think it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the DJ Khaled. This ain't Swizz Beats.
This ain't gonna be a compilation.
This ain't
album.
compilation.
This gonna be
this
gonna be me rapping me. Yeah. I'm the rapper.
I'm spitting real.
Okay,
bars.
I get that now. I understand that.
You see what I'm saying?
So you're saying it was probably a miscommunication, thinking like, because they didn't know his talent.
I think they made the assumption on just the fact that we signed him. We got one of the best, producers in the game. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, because at the time, you gotta think, bro. They also
like
had
DJ K-Slay.
Yeah, at the time, Young Guru. They had a lot of really good producers. I don't know if Guru was with Rockefeller, you know what I'm saying? But they had some really good producers working with Jay. So
like they'd give Guru an album before they give Kanye an album.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's the thinking they had. If that's the thinking they had, that makes sense.
Exactly. So, for Kanye to just
I never heard that take before.
Yeah, I got that from Dame Dash. He was just like, I think Dame was saying like, I didn't understand his vision at first. But now that I get it, we going all the way. You know what I'm saying? And and for Kanye to put in the work to be like, I'm gonna just use other people's studio time. I'm gonna just come in as the producer, but I'm gonna show them what I got, and then
let's see if we get me some time. Yeah, he did that with Pharrell, Ludacris.
He recorded slow jams at Jamie Foxx's house. This nigga Jamie Foxx had a studio in his house.
Yeah. Yes. And he wasn't even really making music at the time.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He was just doing it for fun.
Bro. That's so crazy.
Like, imagine the hits that came out of that studio.
On top of that
he never released.
Bro, Kanye spent $33,000 making Through the Wire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That video was dope. The idea really made me. This documentary just inspired me, bro.
I'm gonna tell
you the first
two
parts
what made me really emotional.
The first 2 parts inspired me. The third part,
the third part was just like PTSD. I'm gonna tell you what made me. I'll tell you what made me real emotional, man. When Kanye was in the dentist chair, teeth, mouth open, and he just like, I was like, damn, this nigga
was so happy about the song.
Bro, he was like, I got it. He just knew he had it. He just knew he had a hit, bro.
Yeah. He just loved that song. It was dope. It was so dope. I loved how my thing is when he was going from office to office, playing what was he playing?
All Falls Down.
All Falls Down. I was like, yo, that was a hit. And they're just ignoring this, bro.
Mind you,
I was like, they literally was ignoring it.
When you first told me that, I was like, that's crazy. But one of the ladies wasn't. There was one lady was like, she was really like, oh,
not at first.
Yeah. But what's it called? What's that dude? Wayno was tweeting about it.
Yeah.
Because Wayno actually worked for Rockefeller at that time. He was like, yo, if
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he was working with BD Siegel. That's a tough ass job.
Yeah. He did work for BDC. He told me he got his. He said he didn't tell me. I've heard he got into some shit from some podcast.
You be talking away though, nigga. Get out of here with that shit. Dude, what? But Wado was like, look, my nigga, if somebody coming around in every office playing the same song, nigga, I ain't listening to that shit neither.
Yeah, no, you right.
I loved how he just all the niggas from Chicago just came together. Like when they went up to New York, they're like, yo, we gonna help each other out. We gonna come together. We gonna do this. Like, you know,
because they were trying to get him to sign to that label with Mos Def in them.
Which
he wanted.
You know, when you look back on it, the music they made with each other, it would have made sense. It would have made sense. Yeah. I can only imagine.
But he wouldn't become the superstar he did. You think?
Bruh, Rockefeller didn't help him.
You're right. But I'm talking about like once they started helping him though.
I mean, you're right. We probably wouldn't have got Watch the Throne. We probably wouldn't have got like Big Brother. There's certain songs we wouldn't have got if he wasn't with Rockefeller. That is true. Yeah. But we still would have got All Falls Down. We may not have got through the wire. We may not have gotten through the wire.
Yeah. Or Breathe In, Breathe Out.
Oh, yeah, shit, you're right. We wouldn't have got College Dropout if he ain't signed to Rockefeller. Because Rockefeller, we wouldn't. You're right. You know, we wouldn't have got it. Because if he signed to the other label would have gave him like full go, all the studio time he needed. I feel like there was beauty out of the lack of resources. College Dropout was like, for a moment, he had to make it out of a lack of resources. He was like, I got to make this album to show them what I'm trying to do. I can't even wait on these niggas. Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Like that's what it was dope because the best shit comes out of when you're hungry, when you ain't got it and you got to figure out how to get it without having it.
When you moving with no clearance.
It's like the best way to.
Yeah, that's when the best shit come out when you moving with no clearance.
That's right. Moving no clearance, nigga. That's what Kanye was moving.
Yeah.
Let's get into the third part though. Third part that was
man. You know what's crazy, bro? I was reading this book called "Come as You Are." It's about sexual health, and part of it was about going through your stress response cycles. Like when something happens to you, instead of actually going through all the phases of how the stress has affected you and letting it all out before you're able to move on. And it just seems like he never fully grieved his mother's death. Yeah. And because of that,
and it caused his mind to break.
Yeah, man.
Because when he on that medication, you could see there's nothing there.
Yeah.
That's why he keep coming off of it. That's why they keep coming off it. There was nothing there. And then when he's not on it, there's something there, but it don't look right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And shout out to Cootie. Shout out to Cootie for being respectful.
Taking the camera away.
Taking the camera off, turning
the camera off.
But I'll tell you what, he was in a room with Mike Novogratz. You know who that nigga is, bro?
Nah, who that?
One of the richest men in the world. This man he has a venture.
Is that when they was in DR?
Yeah, he has a venture capital firm. And he has a lot of crypto. He's so rich that he could just buy a whole bunch of crypto and not be affected by the by the ups and downs. This man was on Earn Your Leisure. I mean, I want to say a billionaire, and if not, he close to off of investing.
Oh damn!
Like when I saw that name,
I'll be like that.
I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That is crazy. I didn't know. Is that so? That was what those two white guys he was with in DR when he turned off the camera.
Yeah, I don't know the other one, but I just knew Mike Novogratz. I was like, that's a rich nigga.
They must both be rich if that's the case.
Yeah, man.
That's wild. That whole third part really made me uncomfortable.
It it did, but
it started off strong. That second half of it was really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like after the 6-year gap they took.
I'm glad they showed the clip of him.
Even before the 6-year gap.
It was cool to see the life of Pablo. It was cool to see the album.
Up close.
The Life of Pablo album. What they call that shit?
The listening
album listening party, man, to see all the branches of Kanye West in there. You know, Kid Cudi, Pusha T, Big Sean in the background.
You see Big Sean in the back?
Yeah, man. I was like, oh, this is kind of dope. And you know, Life of Pablo.
That was dope.
It's fair to say at this point, Life of Pablo is probably like, man, that's like the last
great album.
Yeah, that's the closest thing we're gonna get to like a version of Kanye West we all loved and enjoyed.
Yeah, because Donda was good, but like there was like songs that just weren't.
Yeah, Life of Pablo.
No like, you know how like
was
amazing. You know how like every album has like a vision.
Yeah,
like it was like all over the place.
Yeah,
and I heard Donda 2's worse.
Really?
They saying Donda 2's his worst album. They're like, some songs aren't even finished.
Who you hearing that from?
And you could hear it. I've just been seeing reviews all over. I listened to Anthony Fantano.
I have no idea who that is.
He does album reviews. He does album reviews on YouTube. It's this white boy, but he does good reviews.
I guess.
He was like, he was like Donda 2. He was like, this ain't good. He was like, it's not good.
I'm also very curious. As to what would have happened if he dropped it on Apple Music. I just feel like when you're doing something different, the industry. I feel like the industry will try to.
But he did the same thing with Donda.
What did he do with Donda?
He dropped it on the stem player.
When it
originally came out, it came out with the stem player too. The stem player thing's been around for a minute. He just was like, this with Donda 2, it's exclusively on the stem player. And because it's Kanye, no one really talked about stem players before, but DJs and producers have already known about this stuff. So like they were like, oh, cool, whatever, I guess. But to the masses, we all just found out what. But I'm saying,
doing it exclusively.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he dropped Donda on it and on the stem player, but Donda sounds finished.
I get what you're saying.
They're saying it doesn't sound finished.
I get what you're saying, but dropping it exclusively on this device and not putting it on streaming services, you're making a statement. And I don't think people in the industry are going to just let the nigga make a statement without doing anything. Even if it's bad, it's the fact that Kanye West decided to not let. He's like, they're probably like, who is he to not let us, to not put his music on the streaming service? You don't think they're going to, you just think they're going to let people say, oh, this so shit is good?
It's because they know how much money they can make off of Kanye. That's all it is, because regular fucking random artist who has no music on music only on SoundCloud and has the opportunity to put it on the streaming service, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, shout out to Cudi. I'm glad, because when I first heard that somebody like documented Kanye, my first initial thought was some long haired white boy. Just I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know why. But I'm glad it was Cudi. I'm glad it was Cudi. Shout out to Cudi. And you gotta respect Cudi, because he was just like, Kanye was like, nah, put the camera down, and Cudi was just like, shit, all right, nigga. I'm good. That man said 6 years
when
later.
That relationship got weird.
Yeah, that man said 6 years later, that man was enjoying his life. He was like, I'll be straight, man. Everybody around here asked me to do videos for him and stuff. Like, I'm good. I'm enjoying his life.
Yeah, he was good. Daughter. Nah, he was fine.
But
that it just, you could tell, you knew they were gonna stop being working together. Because even with the Jesus Walks video, he was like, yo, Hype Williams wants to do it. And he was like, you could feel the awkwardness of him saying, hey, I know you do everything, but it's Hype Williams.
Yeah.
And then he ended up bringing Cudi in anyway.
And Cudi said it. He said it. He's like, nigga, you know,
He's like,
you gonna be like, this ain't it.
He's like, I just know you're gonna do it. It's happened before. It literally happened.
That's funny, man. That's funny. Well, shout out to
funny.
Cootie, and I think there was a poet.
GK.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them.
GK was
for,
the other dude who
putting
directed
that together. Supposedly they got 30 mil. Netflix gave them 30 mil.
Good for them. Good for them.
They deserve it.
Put them on.
That's what? That's like 19, almost 20 years of recordings.
They had what they said 7. It said 7 hours, right?
7.5 hours of footage.
Yeah. Well, no, but like footage and the whole thing was 7 hours. The 7-hour documentary done.
Oh yeah. They finished it
originally. They cut it down.
Yeah.
But the hours and hours and hours of footage he probably had,
bro, I'm not gonna lie,
go through to make a story.
And now I really want documentaries that document like the process of the album. Like we got to see the process of College Dropout being made. I would love to. I don't know. I know Jay probably gonna have something in the works at some point, but I gotta see the blueprint. I gotta see the blueprint. Like,
if he even had anyone recording back then.
I know. I just wish. I wish.
Because people were like, because Kanye was doing it. People were like, oh, well, you got a camera, all the cameras around. Like, they weren't used to him having the cameras. They weren't like used to someone having a camera with them everywhere they went.
No, man.
Kanye low-key started that because everybody does that now.
Well, now Wu-Tang, I mean, bruh, Biggie used to always, his studio sessions was recorded. Wu-Tang recorded a lot of their stuff. It's not nothing. I wouldn't say Kanye started.
No, but I'm talking about like having like someone with a camera following him around all day, every day. Not just recording the studio session. I'm talking about like he had Cootie with him all day, every day.
Yeah.
He's the first vlogger, bro. Kanye started vlogging, bro.
Vlogger. I guess so.
Look at that. Did that shit before YouTube, bro. He literally, that's what he was doing. That's what rappers and shit do now. Yeah. They always got someone with a camera walking around with them.
You right.
Always recording shit.
Well, from what we know, yeah. But yeah,
Kanye started it.
All I'm saying is I would love to, if they could somehow put some footage together of like different classic albums, like if they could get me some like Doggy Style footage or the blueprint footage, Reasonable Doubt.
I feel like this has been thought of before, but there isn't any footage.
I know, bro. Like, bro, can you imagine seeing like fucking Nas putting Illmatic together? It's a nigga was 16 when that shit dropped.
Wait, he was only 16 when he made Illmatic?
Bro, he was only 16 when he made it. I believe so.
No, he was that young.
I believe so, bro.
That's crazy. Usually, I think like when rappers get big, they're in their 20s. Like when they usually don't really see rappers who are in their teens pop anymore. If they do pop, they're like not like huge superstars. They don't become huge superstars till like their 20s. That's crazy.
Let me double check that. How old was
Nas?
Nas
is different, man.
My bad.
Nas is different.
I fucked up. Matter of fact, that ain't make sense. Cause on Life's a Bitch, he said, I woke up early on my born day. I'm 20. It's a blessing. Nigga was 20. I fucked up. That nigga literally said,
that's a long way from
that
16.
nigga literally said, I woke up early on my born day. I'm 20. It's a blessing. The essence of adolescence. Leave my body now fresh. Either way, the nigga was 20 when he recorded Illmatic.
Yeah, but that's a different age. At that age, you expect good music to come out.
Nigga, at that age, we was in college. You was a
I know, but like back
bruh.
then, at that age, but back then, a 20-year-old was damn near a 30-year-old at that point.
You was a sophomore at 20, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying back then, nigga, a 20-year-old was way older than we were.
That's not true.
Like acting wise.
That's not true.
A 21-year-old back in the 90s and 2000s is completely different than a 20-year-old who grew up now.
No, it's almost the same depending on how.
Back then, 20-year-olds was probably already out the house, living on their own.
There's a lot of 20-year-olds that be out the house.
They get kicked out the house back in the day like that. 18.
I'm kicking my kid out at 18. Fuck all that.
I'm not gonna do that. Did you get kicked out when you was 18?
They sent me to college.
Yeah. I was gonna say, don't do that to your child. But nah, I mean, the idea of that shoot, you might be onto something.
Hey man, real quick, we want to let y'all know, shout out to all the women, man. It's International Women's Month. Shout out to the black women specifically, out there just
That's
doing
the only
y'all
ones
thing.
you care about.
I mean, I know other women. So shout out to y'all. But we gotta show our love and appreciation for black women.
Shout out to women.
Truly been
Shout out
holding
to
it
the
down.
women all around the world.
Yo, you know
I
what's
didn't even
crazy
know
though,
it was
bro?
Women's Month.
And we could end on this topic.
Why is Women's Month in March?
Who
Look that
knows?
up. But what was you gonna say?
We can end on this topic. We'll get into some other stuff, but I was watching Married at First Sight the other day. And
you all caught up?
Yeah. And this dude Elijah Wan, he's kind of trash. He was just like,
shout out AB. They went to college together.
Stop playing.
Nah, that ass.
This nigga Elijah Wan was like, I need to know if she's woman enough for me. Like, is she gonna cook and clean? Is she gonna do things to meet these standards? And I was just like, yo, who are we to set these expectations? You know what I'm saying?
That reminds me of this video. I watched.
What was the video?
Where it was this is I saw this video on TikTok. It's about a 3-minute video. Essentially this dude was like going in on black men and saying that like we don't do what we expect. Like what we expect of other people. Like we're leaders, but like we don't act like leaders. Like we want black men as a collective say and do things that we want to do, but we don't even like actually do the actions. We just all talk. That's how I took from the video. Because there's a lot of video. I played some of it, but
I
hear some of it, I played some of it. It starts with a Umar Johnson.
What exactly do y'all stand for? What are your goals and objectives?
You know what? It seems pretty bold to ask something like that, seeing as how the only thing on most straight black men's resume is audacity. Y'all are literally the least qualified out of anybody in this country to lead somebody, but y'all always want to be in the front. But you know what? It's a special place in hell for a bitch like you that causes division amongst the entire community of people. Out of every subsection of the black community, y'all are the least educated and the most incarcerated. Please tell me what qualifies you besides the dick between your legs to lead somebody into anything. Y'all always want people to breathe life into y'all, but at this point, it's just pure necromancy because we have no more life to give. Y'all suck the life out of every.
That's the gist of it. That's the gist of it.
That's very interesting, bro. How you feel about that?
It goes on and on and on. There's other things. He also says one thing at the end that really gets me. Is like, we don't even know how to die right because we don't have life insurance. Yeah.
How you feel about that? How you feel about those words, bro?
I feel attacked, bro. I feel attacked because a lot of those things I don't do. Like a lot of those things, like I'm not who this video is talking about.
Right.
But it just makes me feel away because it's like there's niggas he is talking about. There's black men who are this way, and there's enough to the fact this is why women always say black men ain't shit. There's too many of niggas that are described that fit that profile what this man described.
Well, let me ask you something. I had this question for my wife. Like, as a black man, what is our role? What is our role?
Yeah.
What literally are we here on this earth for besides procreation? And I asked that's what people are making it seem like the black man is literally doing nothing. But it's like, I know we're important.
And then
I know we're important because when we're not in the mix, it's kind of messed up. You can see the stats of when we're in when we're like actively in the lives of people, and then you see the stats when we're not, and it's like, what is our role? I know it's important, but I don't know exactly
Yeah.
what it is, bro.
What it is. Yeah.
So
No, I feel the same way. It's like, what can we do? Like, what are we supposed to do if everything we want to do, we're not doing it correctly?
and here's the
That
thing,
makes
bro.
sense?
Here's the thing, bro. Black men, I feel like our generation is you know, at least the people I know, we slowly getting it together. But like,
Yeah.
we not gonna sit here and act like black men don't like generational trauma. Black men in
Yeah.
general have generational trauma to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the older
Exactly.
dudes, a lot of the older black men have a lot of unlearning, to do. Even the conversation we had a couple weeks ago, just about being healthy, We don't,
Yeah.
you know, and then the ego is so heavy, and I think that's also
Yeah.
from the previous generation. Like you can't tell
That's
me
from, I feel like that's from slavery.
you can't
That
like,
comes from slavery.
bro. A lot of the bro. If you go to the hood, and you just hear niggas talking. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Barbershop talk.
Yeah. No, it is.
And I'm not saying
It's wild.
I'm not saying I'm
Spicy.
I'm gonna be out here trying to tell niggas like, hey, bro, nah, we shouldn't speak that way because we gotta let up. We gotta get air.
Sometimes
out our
it's
grievances.
funny.
We gotta air out.
Sometimes it's funny.
Yeah, we gotta air out our grievances
Yeah.
somewhere. But it's like
Yeah.
I think just as black men, like generational
Yeah.
on generational trauma. Like it's a real thing, bro. And it's just
Yeah.
hard. But I was saying, like, all right, here's the thing though. And man, tell me when I'm talking too much. Like, if you don't want us to lead, cool. Y'all go ahead.
What do you want us to do?
But that's the
Yeah.
thing.
Y'all
That's the
go
thing.
ahead. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. This is what I'm thinking, right? If y'all want to lead, go ahead. We'll be in the back. And I feel like it is our time to finally figure out, like, individually as black men, our purpose. Without having to, if y'all want to take those roles on, go ahead. We'll be chilling. We'll be in the back really trying to figure ourselves out, getting ourselves right, so we can at some point be up there in front with y'all, with whoever y'all is at this point. All right, whoever y'all is, I don't even know no more.
Nah, I mean,
I'm not gonna sit
I
here
do
and
agree.
acting like, look, if black women want to try it, please, y'all go ahead. But they be it's wishy washy for black men. I don't know what the fuck they gonna do.
Well, I think it's just like there's too many examples of black men who want to lead but don't know what the fuck they're doing and then do it wrong, or like lead through just ignorant means.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like at this stage,
Like,
it can't just be one leader. Like,
yeah,
it just has to be a group.
yeah, yeah. It can't like. But I do agree with when they said that when there's a point in the video, I don't know if we heard the part that I played where he's like, oh, we just black men trying to be like the white man when it comes to leading the household and the family. I don't agree with that in any way. I'm like, that's just human nature. That's just a man thing. That has nothing to do with black or white. Because even before before slavery, when black folks was in Africa, they had I don't know if they had the monogamous relationship thing, but they had the head of the household was the man. The head of the family or tribe was a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, what really changed? What really changed in the black community? The male's role or the woman's role? I really think it was the woman's role, because once niggas was like, once society as a whole was just taking black men out, women was like, shit, we gotta do everything. But now that they could do everything, they're like, nigga, if you don't sit your ass down, It did.
Yeah, they
but
got
on top of that,
level.
now that they can do everything, and then we're like, yo, but we kind of still expect you to kind of do this. And it's like, nah, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that no more. That's not me. That's not what
I
do.
feel
I took your spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to cook right there with me. You got to take the cook right there with me. I'm not cleaning.
You take the trash out. I cook and clean all day, watch these kids.
Jay,
I'm not gonna take the trash. You take the trash out.
You think I'm a clean? That's what they be saying now, bro. They be like, I don't do dishes.
Yeah. What do you mean you don't do dishes?
It's real.
How your house look?
That's black men. You gotta make
your house look. You don't do.
You gotta make a conscious decision to be like, yo, I'm sticking with this woman. I'm gonna do everything she want me to do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do everything she want me to do, bro. So shout out to y'all ladies who got us.
Shout out
teaming up with y'all. It's really at this point, especially now, right? In black relationships, black men gotta understand.
Yeah,
it's teamwork. It's really teamwork. It's not me telling my lady what to do. It's not me coming home expecting food to be cooked unless that's what y'all agreed on. It's really you, like, how do I support her? And you pray to God that when she sees you support her, you pray to God she helps you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you just thank the Lord that she's there, that her presence is there. But you just do everything. Do everything, black man. And she will fill the hole. She will fill the holes. But you gotta just go in expecting to do everything. And then she sees you trying to do everything. She gonna be like, oh, let me help this nigga out. This nigga in trouble.
Yeah.
This nigga can't cook. Let me go ahead and put some salt in that food. Cause that nigga can't cook.
Let me go behind and put some adobo. What does this nigga don't know about adobo?
She gonna see you trying to do everything and be like, this nigga can't even vacuum right. Let me help him out. This nigga don't.
That's the thing though, because a lot of men, even good, I like to think we're good black men.
Mm-hmm.
Even good black men like ourselves, when we do shit, we fuck it up.
I think we figured it out. Look, here's the thing, fellas. Here's the thing.
Oh shit.
If you expect to lead, I think you got to understand leading is actually, that means you actually got to do something. There it is.
Like if you got to wash the dishes, make sure you wash the dishes properly.
Black men.
You got to sweep the floor. Don't miss a spot.
Black men. If you want to set the standard, set the freaking standard. Go in there. Bruh, you got to go and do everything. Do everything. It's going to be tiring. It's going to be draining. But you got to go and do everything. And when your lady see you trying to do everything, that's when she going to help you. That's when she going to feel like, okay, I'm in a position now where I could be like, I could support this man because I see him doing everything. He's trying to do everything, but I can't. A man can't do everything, but he trying. So if he's trying to do everything, let me go fill the holes.
Keep on preaching.
Let me go fill the holes.
Keep on preaching. Keep on preaching, brother. Keep on preaching, bro.
If it's your house, if you claim it's your house, treat it like it's yours. Make sure that motherfucker clean, crisp.
If it's your house, you clean your house. You clean your own house.
You take the trash out.
You clean it. You don't expect your woman to paint the wall. It's your house. You paint the wall.
And then look, this is what's gonna happen. You gonna paint that wall. She gonna see how badly it was painted. You tried your hardest.
Unless she retires you, then she ain't gotta do nothing.
And look, she retired. Look, you know how to
retire
you.
Go. Don't have to worry about that.
But I'm gonna tell you, fellas, there's a lot of things that a black man does well. Even if you suck at it, you do it. She gonna see how bad you are at it, and that's when she gonna help you. That's just how it go. But you gotta show her how good you are at things and how absolutely terrible you are at other things. Let her fill in the blanks. God dang it. Come on, man.
Look at you, bro. Drop another one of Clues Balls for you.
On that note, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Just
Just another black
No
man
Clerance
conversation on the No Clerance podcast, man. Make sure y'all go online, noclearancepod.com/shop, man. Get your merchandise. Get the shirt. Jay, show the shirt, man. Lift that thing up, man. Put that thing in the camera.
I got the long sleeve on today.
I really like the long
sleeve.
sleeve. The long sleeve is the perfect
Yeah,
fit.
I like the long sleeve.
It's nice and loose around the arms, you know what I'm saying?
Get a size. I want a size up. I want to size up to get even a nicer, looser
it's
fit.
It's a nice and
still
loose
look
fit.
Good.
Very comfortable. It don't shrink on niggas.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I wash it. It
actually,
comes out well.
I wouldn't risk that. Hang dry.
I dry it and it comes out well for your boy. Just to let
it came
y'all
out
know.
good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dry.
Just let y'all niggas know, man. So go to noclearancepod.com/shop and get you some clothes to help you be more comfortable, help you feel more comfortable in your own skin. That's what No Clearance is for. You know what I'm saying? Riverside. Fuck with it. Link in the description.
Yes. Link in the description. Check out our TikTok at No Clearance.
Yeah, man. Stay blessed. Stay black. It's No Clearance Podcast, man. Peace.